Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note. Don't worry. Be happy. In every life we have some trouble. When you worry, you make it double. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy now. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Ain't got no place to lay your head.
It's 4 o'clock. Thursday, the 16th of April, 2020. Must be time for Today at POW.
The landlord say your rent is late.
Hope you've had a good day.
He may have to
Sun's been shining again.
Don't worry. Be happy. Look at me, I'm happy.
If you're here this evening, do say hello in the comment box. Always good to know who's here.
Let me give you my phone number. When you worry, call me. I make you happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Ain't got no cash.
Hello from Orson, who's watching. Thank you for joining us, Orson. Hope you're liking the music. Afternoon, Mr. S. Holly's eagerly awaiting episode 3 of The Cutting Edge. Yes, that's right. Today we have the world premiere of The Cutting Edge. We'll be playing that shortly.
Be happy.
Hello, Mr. Spracklen from Adeline. Thank you very much for joining us, Adeline.
Don't worry.
Hello from Scarlett, who's watching. Philippa's on the farm, so I thought I'd join you. Oh, hello, Scarlett. Thank you for watching. Everyone's welcome at Today at POW. It's 4 o'clock. Hello from the Burgesses who are watching. Hello, Burgess family. Thank you for joining us. Lots of people here to see episode 3 of The Cutting Edge and see all the other fantastic work that's been happening across the Prince of Wales School as well.
Be happy. Listen to what I say. In your life, expect some trouble. When you
Hello from Hussein and family. Hello, Hussein. Thank you for tuning in.
Be happy. Be happy now.
Hopefully everyone's got their big happy smiles on.
Don't worry. Be happy.
Hello from Oliver H in preschool.
Be happy.
We've got some people bobbing along with us as well. That's fantastic. Hello from Olive and Evie who are tuning in.
Don't worry, be happy.
Great to see everyone joining us.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't do it. Be happy. Put a smile on your face. Don't bring everybody down.
That's right. It's Today at POW.
It will soon pass, whatever it is. Don't worry. Be happy.
Fantastic. What a lovely way to start today's show. Great to see so many people here watching. Thank you so much for joining us. Right, we've got to share all the fantastic work that's happening across the Prince of Wales School. And actually, two of the people that have said hello most recently, Olive and Evie and Rosa, I've got some of your work to share, all three of you, I think. So let's have a little look. See if I can put it up on the screen. Oh, let's see if I can do that. There we go. See if we can all see this. Okay, that's nice and big on the screen there. You can see my screen, hopefully. And check out these guys. They've been busy. They've been busy throughout the Easter holidays doing some sewing. Check this out. Doesn't this look fabulous? Some fantastic work on display. Thank you, Olive and Evie, for sharing that and doing a spot of work with Dad there as well. Look at that. And look at their fantastic sewing. All finished look. Don't they look fantastic and colourful? Thank you for sharing those. They've also been doing some rainbows outside. It's still really nice to see all your rainbow pictures coming through. It's always good when we see one of those. And there it is. Their rainbow picture says, "Stay safe and happy," which is fantastic to see. Thank you so much. And wearing some bunny ears as well. We've also had some work through from preschool. It's always nice to see our preschool work, which is absolutely lovely. And here's some recent work from Rosa. Thank you, Rosa. Which is fantastic, and been taking part in the cardboard challenge this morning. So thank you very much for doing that. And this is a piece of work I had through today from Jacob, who's done his very own stop motion animation. Check this out. It's called Blobby Gets a New Dog. Oh, great work, Jacob. Oh, wow. Oh, well done, Jacob. Thank you very much for sharing that fantastic work with us. Now, you may have seen earlier on at 2 o'clock this afternoon, we had a very special delivery at the Prince of Wales School. Let's just watch the footage as it came in. Oh, there it was. Helicopter landed on site. And Mrs. Troughton has passed on the tape to me so that I can play it this evening, the Cutting Edge episode 3, and we're going to play that shortly. Before we talk about that, though, a reminder that tonight, 4 o'clock, 4:30 even, sorry, it's 4 o'clock now, very shortly even this afternoon, we're going to be having our second community quiz night. So at the end of this broadcast, we will get the quiz masters ready. Quizmaster McBean and Quizmaster Spracklen and myself will be preparing the questions. And at 4:30, we'll be back with this week's quiz. It'll be the same format as last week, children versus adults. 30 questions for the children, 30 questions for the adults, and the only technology required is a pen and paper. So it'd be great to see everyone taking part in that. And I wonder if any of the children will get 30 out of 30 again, which is what some of them did last week, which was absolutely brilliant to see. Now, before we say hello to, before we show episode 3, let's see some other comments. If you're there, do say hello. If you're looking forward to the Cutting Edge, do let us know. I can see lots of people are tuning in. Miss Johnson's been in touch and said that that was a brilliant animation, Jacob. And I completely agree. Fantastic work. Thank you so much for sharing that, Jacob. Always nice to see. And who else have we got here? Lots of people tuning in to see the fantastic work on display. Right, let's see if we can play what we've been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if we can put up on the screen our very special Cutting Edge episode 3. I think I've got it full screen now. I know you can't see it just yet, but you'll be able to see it shortly. I'm going to display this all for you now. Here we go. This is the Cutting Edge episode 3.
Another episode of The Cutting Edge. Coming up on the program, a world-exclusive trailer for this summer's epic blockbuster. We continue our look into the difficulties of being a supernatural existence in the lockdown. But first, since meatbags have learned to put one foot in front of the other, They have insisted what follows is an art form. Join us to take a quick look at the latest expression of art. But we'll let you judge.
We're going to dance. We're going to dance. We're going to dance and have some fun.
The chills you feel up my back keep me filled with satisfaction when we're done. Satisfaction of what we come. I couldn't dance for another. I couldn't dance for another. Your groove, how too deep we dig. No walls, only the bridge. My competition wins. I couldn't dance for another. No, I couldn't dance for another.
Come on, y'all are crazy, man.
It would seem that queuing is everywhere these days. Not just a hobby by the English, waiting patiently in line for things has become something of an international pastime. If physically waiting in line was not bad enough for most sacks of water to watch each moment tick aimlessly and painfully away, some large shopping chains have started to make customers wait in a queue online before letting them buy items, so to experience that whole queuing experience thing. Ha 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 ha, that internet. He's such a kidder. As the summer blockbusters get shunted to next year, leaving the rubbish to try and make it onto the big screens, and only if the lockdown eases, one independent film has caught our notice. The film tells the story of one man's desperate fight to bring education back to the masses. Our hero is full of conflict, torn between leaving the ones he loves to do the thing he loves doing.
In a distant future, in a world where maths used to make sense,
Look, I can't explain it. It's just something I have to do.
one man holds the key to ancient tech.
Sorry, I just have to go.
Oh, where are you going? Tasked alone, he will bring back knowledge.
My life has only ever been about one thing. They took everything from me. They took everything I loved from me.
Coming this summer, if you miss it, then you won't know.
Human emotions are extremely confusing to us robots. To solve the problem, why doesn't he simply turn things off and back on again? It certainly would have made the Matrix 2 films shorter. We continue to look at how beings of supernatural existence are coping in a world lockdown and unable to socialize. Our reporter this week is with Count Mavis, last known vampire in the Dorchester area. Crossing now to our reporter. Hello, are you there?
We are here at the home of Count Mavis, the last vampire in Dorchester. Vampires are the original social secluders, choosing to live mostly alone. Vampires have been hanging around since the middle of the Dark Ages, when it was largely believed vampires were much more fun than they actually are. Proven to literally suck the life from any party, these party poopers now hide in the darkest corners, creeping out to feed when hungry. But how has the lockdown affected them? Let's see if she's awake. Mavis, can we ask you some questions? How dare you? Do you know what time it is? Yes, but can we ask you about the lockdown? It's the middle of the day! Yes, good point. Let's try and get some light in here.
On our next episode, we continue our supernatural investigations with a look at mummies. So until then, stay in, stay safe, and please remember to shower and change socks. This was The Cutting Edge. Goodbye.
Oh, another triumph from the Tatchell family. Thank you so much for sharing that, guys. Lots of hard work went into that. Even a couple of guests, I see. If you enjoyed that, let us know in the comment box. It'd be great to see what everyone thought of that. Wow, wasn't that fantastic? Oh, fantastic. It's wonderful to see all the work that's happening across the school, all the fantastic photos and animations and videos. If you would like to join me now, you can type the web address in here. We've got a few moments if anyone wants to pop up and say hello. We'd love to know what you thought of this week's episode of The Cutting Edge, episode 3. We will be putting all of the cutting edges onto our virtual school website, along with some other pieces of work that have been sent to us as well, because we've had so many creative and amazing pieces of work. And rest assured, I'm keeping an archive of all the fantastic things that have been sent, and we're making sure that those are all going to be shared and given lots and lots of praise for all the fantastic things that people have done. Miss Johnson says, amazing episode. Cameron and Tom would like to make a film now. Oh, fantastic, guys. Yeah, definitely got to make a film, I reckon. That'll be wonderful to see. I think we should finish today's broadcast before we head across to the quiz with perhaps one more song, because it's always nice to have a bit of a sing-song. It's not too late if you want to pop up and say hello. That would be cool. You can type in that web address anytime and you can pop on. That'd be always good to see people. Let's put a bit of a song on though, because it's always nice to finish on a song. And I think this is as good a song as any. I think this is the only song that I'm going to repeat so far from our broadcast, but it's the children will know it's one of Mr Spracklen's favourite songs. So let's put this on.
I am not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. I learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say.
The Bakers say, love your show, Lottie and Edie. Holly says, fab episode again.
Down to dust. I know that there's a place for us for we are glorious.
Miss Johnson, you're going to do some singing. Hello, guys. You can do some dancing.
I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum.
Oh, Miss J's got a drum.
I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me. Words wanna cut me down. I'm gonna send a bird, gonna drown a man. This is brave, this is bruised, this is who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching up to the beat I drum. To the beat I'm scared to be seen. This is me. The words wanna cut me down. Send the bird to drown. This is me.
Thank you, everyone. We will be back at 4:30 for our quiz. Miss Johnson, are you going to be playing along with the quiz?
We are. We're going to do the quiz, aren't we, Cam?
Children versus adults. Looking forward to it. Excellent. See you back at 4:30.